Some people believe that a college or university education should be available to all students. Others believe that higher education should be available only to good students. Discuss these views. Which view do you agree with? Explain why. I do not support the idea that higher education should be available to all in the most extreme way. By that I mean that some thresholds should be defined, and then only according to students' own merits, student should be allowed to study at some higher ranked or lower ranked university or not to study at all. It is true that if there are more highly educated people, that will be more beneficial for the development of modern society. The bigger the number of highly educated people, the higher the speed of development of some society or country will be. But if there are too many highly educated people, an oversaturation will appear. Not everybody in a society can be a researcher or a scientist, and not everybody is capable of being that. Unfortunately, society still needs people who need to do some meaningless jobs. I think that bottom 30% of all students who have the worst scores according to GPA from secondary school and the worst scores on SAT or some other kind of entrance exam should not be allowed to go to university, no matter how much money they are capable and willing to give for tuition. Or at least they should not be allowed to go to some more respected university. They should be allowed to go only to some Diploma-Mill university. When it comes to better students who are above the previously mentioned threshold, I think that better quality education should be provided only to higher ranked students. It cannot be possible that all universities have the same quality of facilities, faculty, curriculums, etc. According to lots of parameters, universities are ranked differently. Smartest students should be allowed to go to the highest ranked universities. If those students do not have money for that, government should step in and pay them tuition, pay them expenses, give them all kinds of subsidies and stipend. Affluent, influential part of the society, from aristocratic, plutocratic, and bourgeois families, may not agree with this. They may say that they have the genes which made their dynasties become successful, and genetic predisposition has a lot to do with success. But maybe their ancestors did not become successful thanks to the intelligence. Maybe the barbarity was the essence of their success. I think that my position here is the most optimal of all. I think that it is also politically correct. After all, the government should protect the weakest members of the society.